everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah, set on the one and only Brobna. And today we've got a super special battle report for you because we are reigniting a furious hatred between two of our factions. It's the Grey Knights versus the Thousand Suns, Warpcoven versus Grey Knights Kill Team here on Live and Let's Dice. That was a bit serious, that actually, wasn't it? So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobna. We're playing Kill Team today, and this map we have affectionately dubbed Church and State because we have the lovely ruins of a church over here, the chapel that has fallen to time in memoriam, and on the other side we have everyone's favourite state, the Goo Factory. I'm in a state of goo, I'm in a state of goo, I'm in a state of goo, etc, etc. Now, we are playing a Chalnath mission today that has been slightly tweaked. Each and every one of these objective markers, of which there are 6, I know you can count, but I just thought I'd say that anyway.
I can't.
Fair enough. Represents a data terminal. What is on that data terminal, I hear you ask? Well, it's a copy of everyone's saucy favourite, the Naughty Nun. Ooh! And the Warpcoven are obviously trying to add this to their collections because they love knowledge of any sort, no matter how puerile. And the Grey Knights, well, they just want to banish that sick filth from back whence it came. So what we have to do is it's for every 2 action points, you can flip this over or use the data terminal to hack in and get your copy of the Naughty Nun. The defender scores 1 victory point for every data terminal that is under their control at the end of the turning point, up to a maximum of 3 victory points per turning point. The attacker, on the other hand, only scores at the end of the battle. Every single one that they use their 2 AP hacking or whatever it is, that the action on this and flip it over, it removes it from the battle and they get 3 points per hacked terminal at the end of the game. So they have to survive in order to cash in on those sweet Big Bang Bonanza booties. So, we're going to roll off to see who's going to be the attacker and the defender. We're going to see who we're bringing to the table right now, and then we're going to have a good old game. Here we are with my Grey Knights Kill Team. I've kept things nice and simple, running from the compendium. I can't really choose anything else anyway. I've got 4 Grey Knights with force weapons at the back. I've got a Justicar at the front, who has got a force sword, or it's counted as a force weapon in this game. He hits on 2s, that's his only big difference. And I've got an Incinerator, which allows me to use a Torrent, slightly weaker ranged attack than most other weapons in the heavy selection slot, but I do like the ability to hit on 2s. That is very nice indeed. Obviously, as a Grey Knight, I get access to some spells: Armoured Resilience, Astral Aim, and Hammer Hand. Hammer Hand gives an extra +1 damage on the first hit in combat. Astral Aim means you get no cover, and the Armoured Resilience puts my save to a 2-up, which I definitely will be using very often, I believe, because Beanie's bringing the Warpcoven. Well, here we are with Beanie's Warpcoven. Tell us who you're bringing to the table today, my friend, starting with this lovely lad.
Yeah, so this is the Mighty Ooblag. He is the leader today, and he has the Etheric Power Immaterial Flight, which gives him the fly keyword.
Nice.
He is of the Destiny Psychic discipline, so throwing around lots of bombs, and it's just very cool.
Nice.
He has an Inferno Bolt Pistol and his Force Sword, which is actually a Force Stave today.
Nice, okay. He's using magic on it. It's an
illusion.
illusion.
Of course, yes, it's all an illusion. Next to him is another sorcerer.
Oh dear.
Who has the Fate Time Walker ability.
Yes,
it's very cool. Once I've loaded it up. So it adds 1 to his melee attacks.
Yep.
And it gives him 1 inch extra movement, which is just very nice on the small
That's
boards.
really useful on
Yeah,
Kill
I
Team
know,
boards,
isn't it
that.
great? And he is part of the Warp Fire discipline because he has this ability that he can point at someone and say everybody gets rerolls, whether they're shooting or in combat against that guy.
Ooh, that's good. That's good for taking out a high priority target, that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, and then next to that we have my 2 rubrics.
Yep.
I know they both look like they have Warp Flamers, but the person with the purple flowers is the Warp Flamer, and the one with the mauve?
Yeah, Mauve will say Mauve.
Yeah. Is the Inferno bolt gun today because I want to try it out, and I don't actually have the models to do it.
That's fair enough, man. I think that the very harsh critics that form up our audience, that's not really true at all, is it, guys? You guys will let him off. It's fine. It's fine. Who are the guys at the back, then?
So I have a Zangor Champion, who has the Great Axe, which has Brutal and Lethal 5-up.
Rough.
Then I have a Zangor Fighter, who has, I think it's the Relentless keyword on his blades, which is very cool. And I've got an Icon Bearer, which means he gets an additional point for standing on objectives.
Oh, so you can wrest control over.
Yeah, he counts
as
an extra dude, and he can provide a buff to some of his friends. And then next to him, we have...
Just a regular guy?
Yeah, just a regular guy, just clubbing people. Having a
Awesome.
good time.
See, that's the thing. You've got quite the Swiss Army knife of a team right here. You've got a little bit of everything going on. I wonder if I'll be able to stand up against the relentless assault of magic, flamers, mauve, and also banner. I don't know. But let's roll for not roll for initiative, but roll to see who's attacker, defender, and then get set up. So here we are after deployment, and you might notice something a little bit different. That's right, the objectives have moved ever so slightly. The winds of magic have started pulling towards Zinch, and by that I mean we had a chat off camera and realised that Beanie would probably concede turn 1 because I had 3 objectives that I could immediately flip over because I am the attacker, which means that I could just go, yeah, 2 AP here, 2 AP there, 2 AP there. That's going to be 9 points that you're going to have to then catch up on by holding 3 objectives and 1 you couldn't even get to in your first turn. So we have made it fairer and more fun as a result. And Beanie has gone for quite a reserved start to this game because he's got a lot on conceal. A few are on engage, but I don't think that shooting is his main modus operandi today. He's going to be pushing forward, trying to contain these objectives from the Grey Knight Surge over here and basically just set up for round 2 when then he can unleash all of his beaky powers. On the other side, the other beakies as it were, they are all on conceal apart from this one guy over here who is on engage, and I am going to try and swarm forward, claim these objectives and then keep pushing because at the end of the day I'm not going to rest on my laurels. I can't hold on to objectives and stay there. I have to keep moving forward. So a lot of my boys may die needlessly, some would say, but it's going to be a right laugh either way. Anyway, the attacker goes first, so it's going to be me. I am the attacker. Yep, so I'm going first. Let's get it on, baby. Okay, so to kick things off, I am not paying anything for any strategic ploys or tactical ploys at the moment, and instead I've activated my Justicar to sally forth. He did a move and a dash, and then he did his manifest psychic action for armoured resilience on himself, just in case somebody finds a way to shoot him. I'm just going to try and keep him as safe as possible, but that is the end of his first turn. In response, Beanie has moved up this sorcerer over here and has used a super special psychic power called Warp Portal. And the reason why he moved here is because there was a Zangor over here. It allows him to pick him up off of the kill team board and fling him 6 inches in front of or around the operative in question from that guy. So he's managed to move him over there, meaning that he's claiming objective number 3 at the beginning of turning point 1. Not bad at all. So I responded by moving this Grey Knight forward with a regular move, and then he did the 2 AP action in order to flip over his copy of the Naughty Nun and burn it from existence. So at the end of the game, I will score 3 VP if my kill team is alive. Cap the first. There's been a lot of action going on here. Beanie's moved up his Zangor to claim objective number 1. He moved another Zangor through the wall, clambered over, because we're classing that as scalable, over to get objective number 3. So he's holding that with 2 over there. And then he went balls to the walls crazy with his Rubric Marine, which only does have 2 APL, but he stomped and clomped his way across over the barricade and finished his move here on objective number 6. So there's 3 objectives under his control, so he's definitely going to be claiming 3 victory points at the start of this first turning point, which is great for him. But on the other side, I'm starting to push forward. My 2 Grey Knights over here, one with the Incinerator and one regular one, started moving forward to try and get into the middle ground next turn. I've got another 2 over here that are ready to charge forward and deal with this horrible Rubric Marine in front of us. And now I've got my last guy to activate, which is going to be this little chappy over here, who's going to spend all of his move and a dash just to get him against this barricade. So he's got a bit more of a field advantage of the battlefield ahead. So I'm going to move him right now. Just a bit of admin here. We just realised that according to the Warpcoven rules, Rubric Marines cannot move more than 3 circles in total because they are slow and full of dust, got dust in their shoes. So he is on the other side of this objective now rather than here because the dash took him forward. Not that it's going to matter because I've only got 1 shooting thing, which is going to happen here. I've moved, I've dashed across here, and I'm going to fire down at this banner bearer because there is no lines of cover that it crosses all the way down there. So it is 4 shots.
Does that doesn't apply with Vantage, does it?
It does over certain things like obscuring, but I just in case anyone's got any problems with it, there is a straight line going from there to there, so there is no issues or blocking my path. So it's 4 shots hitting on 3s, and I can re-roll 1s because I have the relentless keyword or ceaseless. Good thing that I am re-rolling those ones into. Ooh, okay, so all hits, and 1 is a crit. So you can retain 1 as cover if you'd like.
I will.
And then what are you saving on as these guys here?
5 in bolt.
Oh, 5 up in bolt, yeah. Ooh, okay, so you're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gone. He is out of there. The first casualty has been claimed by the Grey Knights. So, Ubalek, or not Ubalek as he's known to his friends, has used his fly ability to zip zap zoop over to here and is going to use his magical firebolts to attack this guy up the top. Now, before you say anything about this crossing a cover line and obscuring, this is not being counted as obscuring. It's just a piece of rubble that only provides cover if you are next to it on the ground, nothing else. So do not at me, friends. Do not. So please, shoot this man in the face.
Okay. Doombolt. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Ooh, wee.
Lethal 5 up.
Dang, okay.
And lethal gives 2 mortal wounds.
Does it now? So I'm going to retain 1 because I'm in cover, because of the pipe that's in front of him, so that's okay. And then I've just got to do 1 regular save, is it? Or 2 regular saves?
Well, because I got a hit and a crit.
Okay, so I blocked 1. Ooh, that ain't good. Okay, so I will take the crit plus the damage of the mortal. So what is that in total, my friend?
That would be 5.
5 damagio. Ouch, indeed. Okay, in response, the Grey Knight, after taking a huge fireball to the chest, Mario and Bowser style, he's going to use his Overwatch attack to go back down into not Ubalek. So he's going to be hitting on 4s this time rather than 3s. So let's see what we got in store. Ooh, I cannot really roll any of these because they are not 1, so it is just 1 crit, my friend.
Okay.
He's got a save of 3. I want to say
3 and a 5 up in box.
Oh, classic. Okay, cool. Right, so just looking for 1/6 here. He gets it, so no damage was taken today. Huzzah! And now Beanie's going to do all of his magical movements. So Beanie has moved up his Inferno Bolt Gunner over here, or Mauve. And he's going to shoot this guy, who is definitely feeling a lot of hatred directed his way, but he did ask for it. So here we go. Hitting on 3s.
3s, cheers.
Oh, me meow, that's good. And do
APL 1.
Ooh, that's very good. So I'm going to keep
Retain
1.
one.
I'm going to retain 1 because I feel it's better than nothing. And I've just got to hope and pray that I get something. And I think he's going to die regardless here. It's a 2, so he fails that one there. So he is gone out of there. Bye-bye. Obliterated into ash. So at the end of the turning point, Beanie finalised his move by pushing one of his Zangors over there, just consolidating on objective number 1. And remember, he controls 3 objectives, so he gets the full 3 points for turning point 1, and I'm on 0. Oh no, but at the end I will get 3 for already completing 1 of my objectives. As we move now into turning point 2, and we shall roll off. I won the roll-off, and I'm getting aggressive because I am flipping this guy over to Ngoj. We have measured it up. He can make a charge over and start crushing this guy's skull. Get all of that dusty goodness out of there.
Leave his dust alone.
Now, this is the thing. I know that he's probably going to die as a result, but I feel like this tactical sacrifice may be worth it in the long run if I can free up this area over here or make him have to use his spells and shooting in order to deal with him. Because Beanie has paid 1 CP for a Psychic Dominion, which means he can cast 2 spells with each sorcerer instead of just the 1, which is not good for me, but we'll give it a try anyway. So
I wish I had 3 sorcerers.
I know, because that would be ridiculous. So we've already measured up. He goes over to here, he uses his last bit of movement, and then the actual charge range as well. So he's going to end there next to this guy, and he's going to attack with his Force Sword, or Force Weapon in this case. So he gets 5 attacks with his Force Weapon, hitting on 3s and 5 up lethal. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's pretty good. Everything connects. Everything connects.
My rebuttal.
Not bad, not bad. We'll start off by doing the 6 damage. Oh, wait, what are you doing? What are you going to do? You're going to re-roll 1? You're thinking about
There's
it?
no point. He's just going to die horribly.
He's going to die just a little less horribly. Okay, so the first one is 6 damagio.
Cool. Then I punch you in the face for 3.
Oh, and then I do, I believe it's 4? Yeah.
So to 10, and I punch you in the face again.
Dang you! 3. And then I kill him. So I take in total 6 damage, but I have killed this guy, bringing me down to 5 wounds. So I am injured as well. And then with his final activation, because remember he gets 3, he's going to cast Armored Resilience on himself, meaning he's got a 2-up save just to try and stay alive. So in response, Beanie has charged forward with his... Is this the champion, this guy? Mm-hmm. Oh, me, oh my. And that means he's got Brutal and also...
Lethal 5 up.
Lethal 5 ups as well. And how many attacks has he got?
4 attacks.
What's he hitting on?
3.
Whoa, let's see him, babies. Okay.
Oh, no. Right, so, I am going to CP that.
Sure. Okay, so...
Into the same number.
That's fine. Let's see what damage I can do back first, if I can do anything. I can do that, but no lethals to block. So how much damage does he do each time?
So this will be 4.
Okay, so I take the first 4 on the chin with that one.
4 back.
I'll do 4 back to you.
And then I hit you for another 4, so he is dead.
He is dead
And
indeed.
my guy is on 4.
Ooh, is he wounded?
He's at half.
Okay, so he's not.
No.
Okay, so he has been taken out by the champion. Le champion. So Beanie has moved up this. Is it Mo? Is it Mauve? It is Mauve. Mauve, who is shooting down at this guy here. It just manages to skirt the line of decency on this scenery here. So it's 3 shots, 4 shots.
4 shots hitting on 3s.
Inferno bolt gun.
Ooh, not great.
But it's got AP1.
Ooh, I'm going to spend another command point.
No.
To do the same thing.
No. Okay, so I am going to retain 1. And then it's just 2 saves of regular, isn't it?
No, because of AP.
One save, sorry, mate. I make it, so no damage was taken today.
Dang and blasted.
Dang and or blast. Okay, I have moved this Grey Knight over to Ngoj. I've moved him up to this barricade, and he's going to fire down at not Ubalek over here. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling the... Oh, actually, he's going to cast... Astral Aim, now that he's moved there. So that means you get no cover bonus as well, to make that slightly better for me. So, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s, there's 2 crits in there.
Oh, no.
And it's a 2. Okay, so we've got 2 crits and 1 regular hit. So, you block 1 of my crits, but you take the other 2. No, you take the other 1. Okay, so that's 4 damage onto Ubalek. So Ubalek's cousin, NOOBALOOP, is jumped over here, and he is firing his bolt pistol.
His name is not being NOOBALOOP.
NOOBALOOP, he's fired down with the Inferno bolt pistol at the exposed Grey Knight over here. So please roll your dice. What are you hitting on?
Come on, NOOBALOOP. 3s.
Oh, NOOBALOOP has showed up, and it's AP1, isn't it?
Tis.
So I will take 1 for being in cover, and I will roll 1. Oh, I don't even make that, so I think I'm going to CP that one because I want to mitigate the damage. Cool, right, so I block that. So it's
2 get blocked, so
and
2 goes through.
How much damage is it a piece?
It is 3 apiece, so that is 6 damage.
Ouch, that is pretty good. NOOBALOOP has finished his move by doing a dash instead over here. Out of line of sight, out of trouble. For now, at least. For now. Okay, so here we go. I have decided to move this Grey Knight forward, switch him over to Ngoj, and he's moved over to the barricade here. He's going to fire his righteous bolt pistol, his storm bolter, into the Zangor in front of him. So let's see what he gets. And we get 1 crit, 2 regular hits. I am going to spend a CP to reroll that one. Cool, so all hits there. I want him dead.
Yeah, I think you're going to get it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. I feel good about myself. Bullying a little avian thing. Take that, you fool. And then I'm going to leave that for the rest of his activation. He is... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to spend 1 of his Manifest of Psychic Power to give him a nice bit of armored resilience. It's the only thing that you do when you're a Grey Knight, pretty much. So Bernie Sanders has moved a dash move over here, allowing him to fire his heavy weapon at the avian, who jumped on to this objective to try and score Beanie some points. Now, we had some discussions off camera. If they left him here, there was a chance that I would do an Overwatch and try and get some torrent stuff over there. Maybe we already filmed that scene, and I realised that I made a mistake. We completely deleted it. Or I could move over here and maybe try and get Ubalek. That's exactly what happened. But Ubalek would move the next turn as well. So I feel like this is the best solution to my problems, which is to cook some bird. Chicken, it's what's for dinner. 6 attacks coming in against this guy here, hitting on 2s. Good, always loves getting those ones there. So that's 2 done. And it is 3 saves of 5 up. Let's see it. Ooh, he dead. Okay, so that is him cooked proper. And with the final activation, you guessed it, he's putting on Armored Resilience. Over here, Ubalek has jumped over the barricade and he has supercharged himself, meaning that he's going to be re-rolling all failed defense dice. What's the spell called again?
Weave Fate.
Weave Fate, and then he's going to use his second psychic ability, because remember, Beanie paid for that tactical ploy at the beginning, or tactical stratagem, whatever you want to call it, and he's going to fire a Doom Bolt down at the guy on 5 wounds over here. So let's see it, baby.
Hit on 3s. Gonna CP1.
Okay. Okay, so and it's AP on this one or not? Ooh.
Nope.
No. Okay, so I am going to retain 1 for cover.
Oh, do I want to risk it?
What, and fish for a 6-y?
No, it's fishing for a 5, see.
Oh, is it lethal 5? What?
You know what? I am.
So last CP spent. No.
What is it with you for?
So there is 4 attacks, all 4 have hit. I retain 1 as cover. Let's see if I can make the other 2. I make both of the other 2, so I take...
Only 3.
So I'm down to 2 wounds.
Damn it.
He's still alive. Yes, go boy. And then in my Overwatch step, because of the fact I've got no one left to operate.
I've still got it.
Oh, you do? Oh, you do. You've got 3, have you?
Yeah.
Ah, but I thought you moved and then you did the spell on yourself. Does that not count as one manifesting that?
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, shut up. So in return for that, I am going to fire the bolter right into your face, but I will be hitting on 4s now because it is an Overwatch. So let's see what it be. I get to re-roll the 1s for Ceaseless. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so 3 big hits, 1 is a crit.
Okay, so I can re-roll these.
You can re-roll all of them. And you only need to re-roll the 1. So you do take the crit of 4 damage.
I do, so he's down to 5.
Not bad. And he is now wounded. Yeah. So at the end of all of the movements, Beanie pushed his avian friend over here to make sure that objective number 1 was under his control. He's got objective number 3 and he's got objective number 6 because I'm too far away. So that means that he gets the full 3 Big Bang Bazinga Beans for the second turning point. I am still yet to get on the scoring board until the end of the battle, but I have got 6. Really, I've got 6. So we are drawing right now as we go into turning point 3 and roll for initiative. So, welcome to Turning Point the third. Beanie won the roll-off, and he's starting things off by activating Pubalek over here, who is going
How dare you be disparaging of Pubalek?
And he's going to immediately, and in his own words, fire a Doom Bolt straight across at him. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is going to suck. What is it hitting on? 3s? Is it worth a CP?
So that is a lethal 5-up, and I am going to CP 1.
Okay. Oh.
2 lethals, so he's taken 4 mortal wounds. Actually, no, I'm not going to CP that if you don't mind, because it's
does it do mortals?
Yeah, because there's 2 mortal wounds, so
he's
there
dead
was no
no matter,
need to do it.
He's dead no matter what. Or is he? Because I'm going to pay a CP, and in death only does duty end, meaning that he is not injured, not wounded, and will get to activate at the next turn.
But then he dies.
But then he dies, yeah. He's dead, he's just a walking shell at the moment. So the mighty Ubalek has finished his move, out of sight, out of mind. The reason that he can go over there is because he's got the fly keyword, so he's just gone... And that's the exact noise that he makes, because he is a giant pigeon. Okay, so I'm obviously going to activate the guy who I saved through only in death does duty end. He's going to activate, he's going to declare a charge against that sorcerer, and we're going to pound some leathery hide. So I've charged over here. I've done Hammerhand as my manifest psychic power, so I'll be doing 1 additional damage to the first hit that goes through. And I've got this many attacks, lethal 5s with his Force Sword. So let's go. That is so bad. So I'm going to CP 1 of these bad boys. Okay, that's much better.
No, that makes up for it.
So the first one is, I'll let you do your things first, because you've got stun, haven't you?
Yeah, 4 attacks. Ooh, 1 crit, so I'll take that away.
Hey, wait. You have to resolve it first. So I get to resolve mine first. So I will resolve this and do 7 damage because it's 6 plus 1. Now you can remove one of your things, my friend. And then I will do 4 damage to you right there.
And it doesn't matter what damage I do because you're...
Yeah, because I'm ethereal ghosty boy. So you take 7 plus 4, so you take 11 damage. We're still alive on 2.
You gave him an absolute hiding.
But I did not kill him.
No.
So NOOBALOOP has used his activation to jump from here, move across there with one of his movement points, and then has done a dash to get safely in between those 2 barricades. The barricade sandwich, very delicious indeed. But he is now going to fire a firebolt at this guy over here.
Yes, firestorm.
Oh, that's really good.
It is.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to retain 1 for being in cover, for sure.
But remember that 6s mean...
Nothing.
Yeah.
They mean absolutely nothing.
It's just hard to block.
Phew. Okay, so I get 1 regular save and 2 normal saves on top, but that doesn't mean anything against that, so I do take, is it 2 or 3 damage per?
So you'll be taking 2 each, so you take 4.
4 damage. Ouch! So my Justicar has done a hop, skip, and a jump all the way over here. He's not within great engagement range of objective number 3, but he's still made some fair distance, and he cast Armored Resilience on himself because he's a cool guy who's done nothing this entire battle. And Beanie's resolving his actions over here by activating Mauve, who's going to shoot down at the wounded. The wounded but not injured.
Yeah, the wounded but not injured man.
What shots has he got, my friend?
4 shots hitting on 3.
Oh dear me, that's not good.
So APL 1.
Yep. So I will retain 1 for cover anyway because I feel like it's better than nothing. And there's just 1 Diso, which is a 5, so it blocks the other one. So he takes the critical damage of 4 damage. That is not good because he's down to 3.
And it's limiting his movement.
Yep, and he is now injured. Yay! And Mauve finished his turn by moving down from the top there onto this objective. Okay, so I am going to activate this Grey Knight over here, who is going to target NOOBALOOP over there with his Storm Bolter. Then he's going to make a charge against this guy and beat the living piss out of Mo. But first, we've got to do some show gunning. Here we go. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Good thing that we are re-rolling the 1s because those are double 1s. There is a 6 in there. And you get that. You will retain 1 for cover. Would you like to retain 1?
I would love to retain 1 for cover.
Fantastic.
Actually, no, I won't, because I'm fishing for 6s.
Whoa, okay.
If I don't get a 6, then he dies no matter what.
Fair one, son. There is no 6s there. He is gone. NOOBALOOP has gone. My fight buddy. Then I will declare a charge. So he's going over the barricade into this guy here, and he's attacking with his force weapon. 5 attacks with the force weapon going in against it. Where did this obliterator come from? That's not. Wait, that's not correct. Okay, right. So we're just going to 5 attacks first. We'll deal with that in a minute. Hitting on 3s. Let's go, babies. Okay, that's bad. That's real bad. We only get 2 hits through. Oh my giddy aunt.
Am I going to batter him in combat?
I think you may well do such. I will resolve. Oh, I've got lethal 5, so at least that will be 6 damage to him straight away.
So 6 damage.
Would you like to parry so that you don't take?
Parry that.
And then I take
8 damage.
Oh my lord, those fists are powerful. Yeah, I've come off worse in that encounter. I tell you that for now. So yeah, we've discussed the rules off camera. The Obliterator has 20 activations. It hits on 2s, re-rolling 1s with its chain cannon on the top. It automatically hits with its fist because people are just saying, what the hell is an Obliterator doing here? And it can, once per game, turn into some tasty snacks for people at the table. So yeah, download the rules in the section below.
Yeah, it's very thematic.
So, Beanie's going very crazy right now. Instead of staying back and capping that 1 objective point, he's got this bird boy on engage. Sorry, gosh. And he's charged him over here to attack the wounded Grey Knight, because now that he's got support from his buddy, he only needs 1 hit of a 3 to go through to kill him dead. So, let's see how it goes.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s for relentless.
Oh me, oh my. He's dead! Nicely done.
Yes.
He kills him dead, and the Grey Knight falls to a flurry of feathers. So here we are at the end of turning point 3 after the embarrassing defeat over here. I moved over the barricade with my flamer, and he has performed the mission action to download the Naughty Nun, a little chapter of it. So I've got 3 under my control at the moment. Beanie only scores the 1 for having that one under his control over there. But remember, I only score mine at the end of the battlefield, at the end of the battle when all of my guys may be dead. So we'll have to see what happens as we move into turning point Quattro. So, Turning Point Quattro has begun, and I won the roll-off this time. So, there is some chicken that needs to be cooked. So, I'm going to start this by doing, and they shall know no fear. So, what that does is it removes him from being wounded for this turn for his activation. So, that he'll be hitting on 2s rather than 3s, which may make a big difference here. He's going to dash up to here, or down to there, actually. He's going to dash down to there and use his torrent of flaming justice to go to spew all over those 2 over there. So here he is. Bernie Sanders is coming up. He's unleashing his hot liquid juice, read into that as you will, all over this chicken man over here first, because he is the closest target, and he's technically the only one that's in range, and then he'll be able to torrent over into the other guy. So the first attacks, hitting on 2s. I still managed to drop 1 though, but there is 5 hits there.
Ow. Okay,
Indeed.
5s. So I make 1, he's dead.
Okay, so he has killed the bird boy. But will he be able to do the same against this guy? Because remember, this is all his dust territory now.
Oh, yes.
So you've got a 2-up save against this. But I only need to get 6 damage through, which may be possible with 2 crits, maybe. But let's see. Ooh, all bar 1 hit. And you know what? Because it's the final round, I'm going to CP that one there into a 2. So it's still technically a hit. So it's fine. Here we go.
2s.
Okay, so you still take 3 lots worth of damage, don't you? So it's still 2 damage a pop. I love the way you did it. But that's still unfortunately 6 damage in total. And he takes him out as well. So it is only the mighty Uberleg who is over here to activate.
So guys, I think we can say emphatically I haven't won this, but Uberleg is going to jump forward, attack some people.
We've got to see how it ends. This is the thing. Because remember, if you have a spicy round, you could jump up here, shoot him maybe, and then Doom Bolt him. There is a chance.
Can't do 2 shoot actions.
Oh, damn it,
don't have
damn
lots
it,
of
damn it. Is there any way you can charge and then do a shoot?
I don't think I can charge. 9 inches is
Oh,
not long enough.
no.
So it can be mildly anticlimactic.
Do you have a 10-inch move because of the fact you've got the +1 to your movement? I think it was
That's
the other guy.
the other one.
Ubalek has landed with a thud saying, "You want some in?" And he is going to fire his...
Exactly.
He's going to fire his Inferno bolt pistol.
So he's getting a -1 to hit, so he'll only be hitting on a 4.
Okay. Or a saucer slightly better.
No, he's hitting on a 2.
On a
so up to
3.
this one. No, I'm lying. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the warp flame. So, yeah, sorry, he's going to be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Here we go, into this Grey Knight
I have
over here.
got 2 CP, though.
Here we go. Okay, so that's enough to... And I think you kill him anyway, because... I love this. I love this. Okay, so I only get 2 AP, 1 AP, isn't it?
Yeah.
So even if I make both of them, I'm still taking 3 damage, aren't I? So he has killed him. It's a goal. He is dead, which means it's now the showdown between the 2 leaders, the Justicar. Can he do 5 damage against Ubalek? Let's find out as he goes into his activation. So we measured up and found out that he was just over 9 inches away from Ubalek, but the rules say that as long as you're within an inch, that's fine for engagement range. So he managed to get in there, and he is doing a charge and a fight. But before he does, he's going to be casting Hammer Hand, so it's only 1 hit to kill Ubalek, unless you've got some strats.
No. I just noticed that I have the single rubric command, and if any of the rubrics are within a square of the
you could have added 1 to the APL. Oh, that would have been very useful indeed. But you live, you learn.
This is what I get for reading the rules 5 minutes before you turn up.
Okay, so it's hitting on 2s with his force weapon. I mean, he tried to miss as much as he could.
But he still got 1 lethal. And now I will hit back.
Yeah, what have you got?
4 attacks. It's only 4s because of the -1.
Okay, so you would have hit twice. So what we'll do is we're going to resolve all the damage at the same time to make a climactic duel. So I will have done a fair amount of damage over here. And how much damage would you have done back to me?
8.
8 damage. So what we're going to say is that he's still alive on the skin of his teeth, but Ubalek disappears into the warp. Just as he's about to land that final strike, he just goes, ha, nah, and just goes, leaving the sole Grey Knight Justicar alone, but not unbroken. Even though all of his friends are dead. They were on his Christmas card list as well, so that's especially...
They were his only friends.
They were his only friends here. Well, him and the Obliterator are obviously best pals, but that's a different story. So that...
And he gets to keep the smut alone.
Yes, so he's now...
Finally alone with the smut.
Man, you know what it is? It's at the end of the Twilight Zone episode where he's like, there was time now, time to read. He's broken his glasses just as the hollow smut came on.
Okay, I can read Braille. Yeah. His hands fall off.
So there we go. That's been our kill team of Warpcoven versus Grey Knights. Hope that you enjoyed that. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments section below. Are you looking forward to the second instalment of the Naughty Nun? Let us know down there. Also, if you want to chat to us in the meantime, go to the Discord. Link is in the description, as well as all of our affiliate links to get some sweet discount off some nerdy loot. Thank you very much to GameMat.eu for sending us the Goo Factory, a resident superstar, and for GW for sending us the Morok board that we're playing on today, and also to Rapid and Beanie themselves for painting up all of these lovely bits of terrain. If you want to follow us on the social medias, you can follow Beanie at...
Beanie4Go.
And you can follow me over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye.